Good morning, barbecue pitmasters. My name is Walter McDowell. Most folks know me as Stump. I'm the head pitmaster of cookingwithstump.com, also the founder of Stump Smokers. I'm going to give you a short journey of my years in barbecue and cooking. I usually cook, I cook every day. It don't matter if it's outside, inside. I just love to cook. Back at the home place where I was raised, we had a meat shop and a farm, so we killed meat, cut our own meat, and was real big into smoking sausage. Also, I was raised the old-fashioned way. We had a block pit and we shoveled coals all night. Many of these pit masters out there today don't know nothing about that stuff. I tend to call them wannabes. But I was raised on the old-fashioned way. Well, through the years, I got to really cooking and doing a lot of fundraising. When my son was born with cerebral palsy, I used to pet a little barbecue here and there, sort of help out with the doctor bills, and was cooking on old stick burners and water cookers and all that kind of stuff. And we'd do 400 or 500 butts at a time, or 1,400 chicken halves at a time, or we'd have 4,000 pounds of hams on the old block pit to shovel coals up under. So I've been around the block or two and I've done my share of cooking. Well, I had a group of boys come up and want to get out there and cook the pig jig. I've been running around the pig jig since it started, fiddling with folks and partying and everything else. But we went out there and cooked the pig jig and done pretty good. So I got to thinking then, I'll build me a little old rig and we'll start traveling a little bit. Now back then, most all of it was MIM contest. And so you had to do the dog and pony show. Got me a little old stick burn together, and we went down there to Hawkerville to cook. Had a little old table, didn't have no tent, cooking on paper plates. Really didn't know what we was getting into. And so we cooked shoulders down there and got a little old trophy, 4-place trophy, with the big boys. So we thought we was something, and so we got on together and got the trailer and started hitting the road and done fairly good. We got us a few trophies, and really ever since then I've been broke. I had a good government job with the school system, and my love for barbecue just got me into the pit making business, and for the last 13 to 18 years, I've been living it 24/7, 365 days a year. I've helped a lot of boys on the circuit. I've helped a lot of folks y'all have had on the show. And a lot of folks said, well, Stump, why don't you get out there and get on the Pitmasters and do a little bit more? Well, I've done shows on Discovery Channel with the Swamp Lawyers and a few hunting shows and radio interviews and all that. And, I just, the main thing I want to do through the years is really, cook barbecue and fellowship with the boys on the circuit. And when I go cook, I'm really not cooking against anybody else. I'm cooking against myself to try to better myself. Back in I reckon in '99, I was cooking. I can't remember where it was. It was an MIM contest, and had a little old. She's probably about 30 years old judge, on-site judge, and she said, "I guess everybody out here is want to be like mine." I said, "No." I said, "I really don't want to be like mine. He's a lot uglier than me." So she looked at me like I was funny, and because we was a rookie team, and she thought I was coming off a little cocky, but I'm just Stump. I speak my mind and really don't worry about what everybody else is doing. But them boys I was cooking with, we sort of dissolved, and when I got to, rolling out there, going to different parts of the country and trying to perfect my product. And along with perfecting my product, unlike other pit masters, they buy their equipment. I build my equipment. to get my meat where I want it to be, so I have the edge over everybody else. I've won trophies here and there. You know, I'm not big on you know, real serious about the barbecue because I like the fellowship. And like I said earlier, you know, I cook against myself. I really don't worry about what everybody else is doing. And probably ask yourself, why should I be on Barbecue Pitmasters? Well, I'm gonna tell you, like I said, I've cooked a long time. I've been in the barbecue business. That's where I make my living. A couple years ago, I broke my back, sort of changed, you know, pretty much changed my life. I don't do the things I used to do, and I've really got serious on barbecue. I've been out probably 7, 8 times since I broke my back. A lot of folks notice that the true Stump is out there cooking. Many folks say I can't cook barbecue. But I tell you what, I put my money up against anybody else on my pork. That's the reason they do call me the Pork Master. Now I'm going to tell you, Mr. Meyer Mixon is about 3 miles down the road as the crows fly, and I smell that old dirty ass smoke that he be cooking down there. And damn. Meyer's been the pork man for the last 20 years. Lord willing, I'm going to be the pork man the next 20 years. Many folks underrate me. A lot of folks say I'm one of the top 10 cooks in the country. I don't know. I'm a humble person. But I tell you, when you're picking folks for this show, it's going to be hard to leave out a true pitmaster. This is Mama Stump. She helps me out a good bit. She sort of critiques what I cook. Most times she tells me it's too salty, but salt is good. I'll tell you a little funny story about Mama Stump. I was cooking 50 butts out here in the yard, and the beer sort of got a hold to me, and I sort of passed out. But the next morning I woke up and I looked around and I said, "Dadgum, I got meat on the grill." I run out there and looked at it, and all the butts are wrapped in aluminum foil, and I come back in and I said, "Who wrapped them butts?" Mama Stump said, "The butt fairy wrapped them." She went back to sleep. But she does help me. She's got a good taste for what things need to be, and she sort of helped me get where I've been today. Give me a minute, I gotta check my lunch. Y'all hold on a minute here. Let me see. Got a little pork on right here. Damn, she's looking good. Mine, I bet you want a piece of that. Let me put a little shot of corn on here right quick. Looking good. So if I'm not chosen for the Pitmaster show, then it ain't a barbecue show. So thank you, goodbye, have fun, I'm out.